Good morning to my ASEAN colleagues, leads, participants, and speakers. The Philippine Insurance Commission welcomes everyone to the first ASEAN Regulatory Conference on Marine, Aviation, and Goods in International Transit, or MAT Insurance. It is an honor and a great pleasure for me to address my fellow regulators who are present today. I also thank our speakers from Marsh who worked with us in facilitating this discussion on MAT or MAT insurance. We are glad to have you here to participate in and share in this discussion. Cross-border trade in goods and services is a complicated subject for us regulators. Fortunately, we are members of the ASEAN community whose vision include the equitable and inclusive development for all its members. Travel and transportation have always been crucial to free trade. As a result, MAT insurance supporting these industries plays a critical role in promoting trade and commerce. Marine insurance is likely the oldest and the most important type of insurance. Marine insurance developed as a mechanism for shipping companies and cargo owners to protect themselves in the event of the loss of a ship and/or cargo. It contributed to reducing the uncertainty of a developing international trade and industry. Trades were not only risky at the time, but it may take months or years to reap profits or realize losses. A businessman then may incur losses, but will not be aware of the loss until the ship makes it back to its port. Thus, MAT insurance grew in importance as a means of ensuring security and stability of businesses and livelihood. Today, MAT insurance remains an important part of risk management supporting transport and travel, which comprises a substantial part of the intra-ASEAN imports and exports. According to the 2020 ASEAN Statistical Yearbook, intra-ASEAN export of services contributed by travel and transport sectors amounted to $40 billion, while intra-ASEAN imports amounted to $21.8 billion US. The ASEAN success on trade negotiations has contributed to the substantial elimination of tariff and trade liberalization among ASEAN member states. To leverage our success, the ASEAN agreed to liberalize and integrate MAT insurance as a priority subsector. The ASEAN Insurance Forum was created in 2016 to facilitate collaboration between the Working Committee on Financial Sector Liberalization and the ASEAN Insurance Regulators Meeting, as well as to engage with the private sector to further ASEAN insurance integration. In 2018, the ASEAN Insurance Forum finalized the guiding principles for insurance liberalization, implementation, and is presently preparing a roadmap for the ASEAN Insurance Integration Framework. To clarify the concept of MAT, its regulatory structure, and consumer protection measures among ASEAN member states, the ASEAN Insurance Forum published the handbook for ASEAN insurers offering cross-border MAT insurance in 2019. However, to achieve our vision of integrated and cohesive ASEAN economy, we as regulators must continue to establish and update our policies to develop the ASEAN MAT insurance industry and further reduce or eliminate barriers to free commerce. Our goal today and for the next 2 sessions is to discuss and start establishing a common understanding of MAT insurance regulation, the issues related to this subsector, and how we can improve our regulations. As your host, we, the Philippine Insurance Commission, and our partner, Marsh, designed a 3-part capacity building series to give everyone the space to absorb the discussions and apply the action points assigned in the sessions. There will be time to raise your questions to our fellow speakers and your fellow regulators and for them to respond. Each member state will also be given the opportunity to share their respective MAT regulations so we can all exchange our positive and challenging experiences in implementing and creating MAT policies towards an open, progressive, and sustainable ASEAN market. My hope is that with this forum, we can openly discuss our MAT regulations, understand the perspectives of the different stakeholders, and address issues regarding MAT insurance. Before concluding, I would like to express my appreciation to the Philippine Insurance Commission Working Committee on Financial Services Liberalization and our speakers and coordinators from Marsh, especially Ms. Cheryl Estoque, Praveen Sharma, and Diana Accordi for their time and hard work in making this event possible. I also thank the ASEAN Secretariat for funding this important discussion. Even though we had delays, I am delighted that we are here with such great turnout. To end, I hope you give our speakers your undivided attention and active participation, and wish you all a successful conduct in the webinar series. Thank you very much to all of you.